Hello everybody. So that was Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, and I'm going to teach you how to play that. I didn't play the whole thing because it's fairly repetitive, and those are the main ideas of the song so far. So as I always say, the most important things are the melody and the bass. So for now, we'll just start with the bass. So you got... So it's a little bit syncopated. That's the main idea. So that goes on 1, 3, 4, 5. So that's the main idea of the melody, these notes. So the pentatonic scale, essentially. So you got... etc. So that's the main idea. So now if you want to fill that out a little bit, the chords you're dealing with are D, so the simplest version. So if you're singing this yourself or playing this for somebody else and you want to keep it really simple, you just play it like this. Make it a little bit more interesting, you could, play like a major 7 or a major 9 chord. Something like that. So I personally like this a lot. It's kind of like a F minor 11, F sharp minor 11. And then for major chords in general, I like the 1, 2, 3 sound. So like, and then 1, 2, 3, 5. Just a way to make major chords a little bit more soulful. You can roll it a little bit. So, and if you can reach that 1, 5, 10, that also sounds pretty good. So. See, 1, 2, 3, 5. Etc. 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 So anyway, the next part, you start on the 2 chord. And so the cool thing about this is the melody is on the 9th of the chord. So it automatically lends itself to a major 9th chord. And if you can, split it like this. A simple B minor chord right here. Or if you're playing for somebody who's singing it and you want to keep it simple, E minor. But I recommend throwing that 7 in there, so 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, got 2. And whatever level you're at, if you wanted to play it more simply than that, you could just go. Sorry. etc. And then the last main section is so the song ends like that with that repeating, and then transitioning between sections it also does that. So it's like B minor, A major, G major, F sharp minor, and then 2, or E minor, 5, and then 1. So that's the main idea. You add all those things together and you have the song. What I recommend for anyone trying to spend some serious time on this is just really listen to the recording as much as you can, and just learn all the little nuances of the voice so that you can apply it to the piano in terms of what Ed Sheeran sings. And then, like, if you're improvising over this, just so you know, this is in the key of D major, and I have a video on scales if you're interested in that. So like the D major pentatonic scale, or D pentatonic, that works. Any of these notes work really well in this. So like that. I mean, it just works. It just works, and that's why Ed Sheeran is singing that almost the entire song. And it just works. It's a very common pop music thing. And then in addition to that, if you want to add a little bit more soul to it, you have the blues scale. So, just kidding. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one. So a B minor blues scale works as well too. So like, it's pretty similar to the D minor pentatonic, just slight note variation. And so, you know, unless you're a trained musician, I would argue most people aren't necessarily going to know if those are the only two scales you're using when you play. And in a way, it doesn't really matter because they're going to sound good in this context. This isn't like bebop or like a serious jazz tune or anything like that. So if you can play those scales pretty much in any pattern over those chord progressions, it's going to sound pretty good. But yeah, so, and of course, if you want to use a little bit of expanded harmony, you can. So you got, go all the way up to the 9 here. You can use the 11. That might be too much. So there's a whole lot of like jazz voicings you could use in this song if you want to, just to make it a little bit more interesting. And then of course you can transpose it as well. So like play it in C or something. So something like that might be pretty cool. So anyway, that's pretty much thinking out loud. If you put all those various sections together, you'll have the tune. And so I hope you enjoyed that, and that's it for today's Tutorial Tuesdays, and please tune in next week. Cut.